All right, well, joining me today is a prominent stock market face and, of course, a person who's extremely bullish and has been talking about the EV space for a very long time. In fact, when it started to gain a lot of prominence in India, Mr. Vijay Kedia is with us. Mr. Kedia, thank you so much for joining us at Business Today TV. Today a lot of conversation has been happening on EV, and you have been a person who has been, particularly talking about EVs for a very long time. Like before it, even Tata Motors started to get EVs into India, you were the person who were actually, getting a lot of talks about EVs, sir. At the junction that we are today, sir, what is your outlook on EVs now, sir? And should people really be investing in EVs space or the stocks or whatever, especially the companies that you have been holding, sir?
Yeah, of course. I think if you are not investing in EV as on today as an investor or whatever, then you are certainly going to miss the bus and you are certainly going to regret, and that regret will last forever.
Okay.
Yeah. So and I think whatever is happening today, it is just on the it's just the tips on the iceberg. Whatever they say. So I just the beginning. Even after all these things and all, even penetration of EV in two-wheeler, I was told is just 15%. So it is nothing. It is just the beginning.
Just the beginning, sir. And actually, the companies that you've been prominently being stakeholder of, sir, and Atul Auto and other companies, sir. What are the plans going forward? That green tech companies also. How are you driving force as a stakeholder in those companies?
No,
Talk about those companies.
I am not the driving force. I am just a director in Atul Auto, which is the Atul Green Tech is a subsidiary of Atul Auto, and I am just taking, I'm just sharing my whatever little experience and knowledge into strategy and planning and all. So this is what I am doing: some collaboration and some strategy and some planning and all. So my role is very limited. Others are playing a bigger role. My MD of Atul Green Tech and my team is playing a bigger role. I am not educated enough, as you know, that I know nothing about EV. Only I know how to put the switch on and off. But I am learning.
Mr.
Yeah.
Kedia, but no, I cannot let you go before I ask you this question. That a lot of people come and ask you about, sir, stocks. What stock do we invest in? Where do we go in EVs and other space? People follow your portfolio very closely, and where do you all invest? So, for the benefit of our viewers, also, could you just refresh those memories and give us some names where the coming up story for multi-bagger stocks could come up, sir?
No, very simple. As I always say that I am. There is a quote of mine, sir, that stay in a sunrise industry at any cost, and stay out of a sunset industry at any cost. I think EV is the beginning, is a sunrise industry. Similar to EV, I think this infrastructure in India is also infrastructure sector is also at a beginner's phase, and tourism also. So there are so many opportunity. If we have to become a $30 trillion economy by 2040 or 47, 35 trillion or whatever, then all the sectors have to participate in the growth. One single sector cannot lead the country.
Last question, sir. Sir, recently there were reports on Sebi tightening the norms on FNO, sir. Do you think it's a problematic situation for investors and it will save the retailers? Any comment on that, sir?
Yeah, of course, I always say that if you are smoking, you may die in 20, 30 years. But if you are doing FNO, you may die next day. And there is another quote of mine which everybody should remember, that in investing, Rome was not built in a day. But in FNO, Hiroshima and Nagasaki were destroyed in a day. So this is what every investor should understand and follow.
And do you think what should the SEBI do? Should they increase taxes on FNO charges, or should they increase the volume of the lot size? There have been a lot of discussions on that. What do you think the SEBI should do to discourage FNO trading so that only real players in the market can trade, sir?
I'm not capable of saying what Sebi can do. Sebi is very smart enough, having a very good team, and they are taking all the precautions and all the steps they are taking. But I think they should ban F&O, and they should earmark some qualification. Like suppose if you are not 21 years of age, you cannot drive the car, or you do not have a license, you cannot drive the car, or you cannot have liquor if you are below 21 years. Similarly, I think government should also ban that until unless you have done certain courses or something financial parameters you cannot indulge into FNO, because it is going like a poker and a casino and gambling.
Right. Mr. Kide, thank you so much for joining us, sir. Thank you.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.